Hello and welcome to Crusader Kings 2, The Return of Arthur, where we are playing CK2 as the Mob Arthur dynasty, originally descended from King Arthur the Bear of Cornwall, the man who claimed to be the reincarnation of the mythical King Arthur, back to save the Britons from their darkest hour. Someone on the comments in the last video wanted to see the whole family tree, so I went ahead and pulled it up here. Of the children of Arthur, Mordred's line and particularly Harsket's line have been where most of our rulers have come from. These other younger children, other than I think Karadek's line, actually, yeah, he had some royalty until his line kind of ended with Queen Gwencor, it looks like, and all these people that got married out. Yeah, Harsket, son of Mordred, the grandson of Arthur, is where most of the royal line has come from throughout the centuries so far. Currently, we are in the auspicious line of Queen Dregwarith, and we're on Tanistry succession, so that's why there have been so many different monarchs from so many different branches of the family. Tanistry actually historically tended to rotate between branches of a family. CK2 can't exactly do that, but what it usually does is the electors will favor someone who is not, your direct descendant and will rather favor like a nephew or an uncle or something to model that sort of moving of the royalty through the branches of the family. But yeah, Queen Dregwarith, her grandson Bryant, who was one of our better kings, and then his line has kind of been fairly stable. Currently, we're on Emperor Riok the Wise here. I think our heir is he's a grandson of Resman, who was also quite the king. We are currently in a situation where we have unified the British Isles. We have instituted imperial law. So everyone basically serves at our pleasure, except for the existing landed nobility from before we passed that law, who will have to strip of their titles and turn them into temporary administrative posts sooner or later. And what we're trying to do for our next midterm goal is to conquer Scandinavia for the Aztec faith so that we can stop all of these damn Viking invasions that are getting on our nerves. And then we will begin the reconquest of Europe from the Sunset Empire. We did adopt their religion, but we still don't want their foreign ways dominating Europe. So we will, as we liberated Britain for the Britons, although there are still some Anglo-Saxons living here, we will then go on to liberate the rest of Europe from the Sunset invaders and their outside cultural influences. But yeah, for now, we don't quite have the range to declare a holy war directly on any of the Scandinavian kings, so I was looking at our options, and I think what we're going to do is probably try to fabricate a claim on where would make a good base of operations? Probably Shelland. Yeah, we can take on Sweden. Then again, maybe we should, I'm not sure, maybe we should go for someone smaller. Maybe we should go for like Finn first. Okay, he's part of Estonia. The only reason I would go for a smaller target first is because we want to be able to immediately declare a holy war on the larger nations so that we can take more stuff from them. So maybe Skåne. Maybe that's a good place. This guy is not a good chancellor. He's also a duke, so he's going to be mad that I'm going to fire him from the council, but it's for the good of the realm. And we can give it to another duke, but he's also not very good. So I'm going to give it to my son. We'll do some nepotism here, and we're going to try to fabricate a claim on Skåne, which is controlled by the Lapi, which they are not Norse culture. Yeah. So all we need to do is conquer all of the Norse, Swedish, and Norwegian and Danish provinces, and then that will bring an end to the Viking Age. Ideally, I would like it if the reformed pagan faiths could send missionaries to unreformed pagans the way that the monotheists can, because then we could just convert Scandinavia, like what happened historically to end the Viking Age, but that is not an option, so we're just going to have to do what we do. In the meantime, we could go ahead and conquer the Isles, the Northern Isles here, the Faroes and the Shetlands. So we'll start with that. And I'm going to go ahead and declare war on Norway. Not too worried about it. Vassal levies, how mad are they? Not very mad. Let's see if we can take it with just retinues. I mean, I could probably take it with just retinues and like one county's worth of troops. Get on the boat. Unlanded sons, don't care. Titles can be created, don't care. I'm threatening, don't care. What kind of epidemics do we have going on right now? Consumption. Cool. Never mind. Or don't care, actually. Yeah, sure. Call in all your tribal friends. I had him on Fabricate Claim, right? Yes. Cool. Want to make sure I didn't send him on the wrong Chancellor mission. That happens sometimes. Landing troops in the Shetlands. And that'll fall real quick. This other one is a proper castle, so it might be a little bit tougher. Hereford has become Breton. I think, was that the last domain province? Oh, they're converting from... Oh, that's why, yeah, because I just recently reclaimed that. Okay, I get it now. Alright, so we've occupied Shetland. Let's get back on the boat. Someone in my dungeon became a Grey Eminence. Good for her. Let's see if anybody up for paying some ransom for anyone that I'm currently holding in my dungeon. There's some ransom money. Gotta pay our armies, right? Okay, he's staying in jail. He's staying in jail. I think. They both hate me, right? Yeah, beyond all rhyme and reason. She can be ransomed back. She can be ransomed back. He can be ransomed back. I think that's about it. So let's go land in the Faroes. Yeah, you loot and pillage all you want for now. It's about to come to a swift end. Hey, the white stag was sighted. My kinsman was sacrificed to the gods. Thomond has become Aztec faith. So really we just have some holdouts. Oh, I should have moved my chaplain a long time ago. He was already done there. Yeah, Kent, parts of Wales, and then very northern and very southern Ireland are still Christian, split between Catholic and Fraticelli heretics. Yeah, it's pretty much just the Franks and the Bavarians holding the line for Catholicism at this point. Deserves a proper funeral, that dog. Alright, arrange marriage. So the Viceroy of Alba wants to marry my kinswoman with mediocre stats. Go for it. Alright. So we need to get a little bit more war score. We can land on the holy site up here. I think this is the holy site. No, this is the holy site. This time it will not escape me. They're not Aztec invaders. These are our own people that are sacrificing people to the Aztec gods. It's my own failure. Land right on the Norwegian troops. Defeat them quite soundly. Oh, so you're a duke now. You're just gonna go ahead and proclaim yourself a duke. Sure. No, nobody. Oh shoot! I forgot to check if he was craven. Good, he's not. So he'll be a good commander. Always check, even if they have a hard martial stat. Make sure they're not craven, because that will hugely affect their morale in battle. Tribal holdings, sieged down. Let's see, it looks like we can land here. That's actually the capital. Arranged marriage. The Stewart, Viceroy of Alba once again. She's possessed, and she's 37, so I guess so. I mean, she's probably not going to have any kids at this point, so I'm not sure why you would want that marriage. It's not like it's for a political alliance, because you're already my vassal. Yeah, we can just knock over these. Well, maybe we shouldn't try to just knock over the tribal holdings, because there is a rather large army right there. Temple is finished construction in Desmond. Just create a vassal. I don't know why I have direct control over that. Transfer vassalage. Desmond. Okay, who is the priest of Desmond? Oh, it's called Yugal now because apparently that's the Brythonic name for it. Transfer vassalage. Oh, that's just the name of the holding. Because it's not, he's not Count of Desmond. That's what it was. Someone with my same last name died of cancer. Not really sure what exactly went on there. Not that bothered, honestly. Who else is Norway fighting right now? Gillinder Conquest of Vermelandia. Okay, well. Whatever they want to do. Alright. Won the siege of the Akershus tribe. They sieged back Hålogaland. Might actually want to bring in some extra men now. I'm a little worried about. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. That was a huge misclick, actually. Get on the boat. Get on the boat. Get on the boat. We're going to bring the Albans to the battle. Get on the boat. Get your asses over here before the Vikings show up. These have become acceptable blunders at this stage in the game, thankfully. Alright, merge the selected units. There we go. Now we're in good shape. Except for our budget deficit. Robber bands! Okay, the prosperity of Devon has promoted increasing desire for a great library in the county so that learned people can always find entertainment. Oh yeah! Knowledge is power. It's going to put us in debt for a long time, but that's okay. Go ahead. Yeah, call the High King of Orkney. Oh yeah, we didn't conquer Orkney yet. Oh, they must have sieged it back. Those bastards. Slow fever is broken out in Middlesex. Can we just raffle stomp these guys real quick, or... Cool. We captured a dude. Oh wow. They brought their A game to that battle. That happened so fast I lost track of what was going on. Yeah, we need to go re-siege back the war target so that we'll actually get some war score. My wife should stay out of politics. And it's Peasant Revolt. The ancient Lombard kingdom was established in Italy after a long history of migration originating in northern Europe. Along the way, the Lombards themselves have changed, both in influencing and... well, they're not actually Lombards anymore. Along the way, the Lombards... yeah, now it's finally come to pass that the Lombard lands in Italy no longer have a Lombard ruler, and this effectively spells the end of the kingdom of the Lombards. We shall henceforth speak of the kingdom of Italy, but the Lombard heritage shall live on. So that was owned by the Aztec Holy Order, but either it passed to someone else or it became secularized. I'm not exactly sure what happened. But it's now called Italy, so it's the Nahua Aztec Kingdom of Italy. We'll see, yeah, we'll see. See how that goes. See how that works out for you. The Duke of Galloway has died. The Aztec Osvaders have sacrificed some people. Alright, get on the boat. Excellent. Gwent has been converted, which means we can move up the coast to Gwynedd here. Send who into hiding? My wife? Nah. Oh, I guess we should probably go deal with this peasant revolt. I guess we should probably go deal with the peasant revolt. Alright, so that's done. We need another commander who's not Craven. Cramps. I mean, if he wants to fight with Cramps, that's okay. Affectionate, Idolizer, and Rowdy. Turn him into a diplomat. And yeah, let's go take back the Pharaohs. I wonder why he revolted. He's my religion and my culture. Go see a tier show while we're here. Excellent. Claim on Skana. It's going to put us horribly into debt again. And the... what happened to him? He died of an infected wound. The Viceroy of Ireland. So we need to now hand that back out to one of the Lords of Ireland. So let's play Who Wants to be Lord of Ireland. We have Duke What's-His-Face. He's got decent stats, and he has 2 children who are not ambitious at this point. Wife is still young enough to have more children, although she is a bit dull. We have... can't give it to a chief. We have this kid. He's 15. He's not a jerk. He has okay stats. And then we have this guy's ambitious, so even though he has great stats, he's out of the running. So it looks like Connacht will be the new Viceroy of Ireland. Granting a viceroyalty lowers all of your feudal, duke, and king subjects opinionated by -2. Didn't actually know that. hopefully before long we won't have any duke or kingdom subjects.